IAXIS Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
IAXISRADIO, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
You already know Jose Rivera coming to you worldwide. Just to remind you, each and every Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, tune in to the X-Tremitiez ENT talk show on IAXIS Radio. That's right, we on the free radio app as well as the 365 Live. That's right, Roku, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Apple TV, Roku TV, Fire Stick. That's right, tune in worldwide. Davon Franklin, Jose Rivera. Keep it tuned.
Good evening, everyone. This is Senator Natalia Fernandez, and you are listening to X-Tremitiez ENT Talk Show, and we're on IAXISRADIO.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the X-Tremitiez ENT Talk Show on IAXIS Radio, going live worldwide, 365 Live, Roku TV, Apple TV, Fire Stick, anything that you could get your hands on with that technology, we there. That's right, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you don't got it, just get it. Just hook up with something that says you can log on to IAXIS Radio, and you got these fly guys up in the sky, head up by the captain himself, the owner, president, CEO, Alan Williams. You got Davon Franklin, and of course myself, Jose Rivera. Tyler Ono, the intern, is out doing some movie premieres, and he'll come back next week and let us know on the screenings that he's been checking out, such as the movie Sinners and others. All right. We're going to go right into some great artists that we have for this week. I am proud to announce that X-Tremitiez ENT has finalized something with an individual who I actually appreciate as an artist, but he also has a band. And I call that a 12-piece band. Is more of an orquesta. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Without any further ado, I would like to introduce the world to the newest artist of X-Tremitiez ENT, rocking out the Latin market, salsa. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, help me by welcoming the one and only Ray Villegas.
Hey.
What's going on, Davon? How you doing? As you see, we have the third person right there. That's the artist right there, the salsa singer, the guy that be doing great work. You've heard his music. We're going to listen to more music and give it to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, present to you Mr. Nice himself, Ray Villegas. What's going on, my brother? Ray, you got to unmute yourself. Oh, he has to log back on. But what's going on, Davon?
Man, ain't say that, man. Chilling. How's everything going with you, though?
Going good. As you see, the artist was trying to speak, but he had to unmute himself. So he's going to log back on. And, we could conduct that interview.
Yes,
But
sir.
how have you been?
Huh?
How you been?
Oh man, I've been pretty good, man. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like I said before, I didn't realize that we still had the studio thing going on. I was up there a little bit earlier, man. I had doctor's appointment shit, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. Shout out to Down to Earth Productions. They out there. So shout out to the Minty Men. I saw y'all online. Everybody's on the chat right now. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to bring back Ray Villegas right quick. He had to unmute himself. Hopefully now he's good. What's going on, Ray? You good? You still have to unmute yourself. What's going on, Danny? Danny Bernstein, shout out to you, my brother from another. Rocking out. You already know he does all the bids in New York, Bronx, Manhattan. So as you see, Ray's right there. He's on video. And Ray.
You guys hear me now?
There we go.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the X-Tremitiez ENT artist.
I like the flow. I like that.
You already know. Ray Villegas, what's going on, brother? Let the world know who you are, where you from, and the work you've done.
Well, actually, born and raised in the barrios, what you call the barrio Spanish Harlem.
Okay.
Coming from a Spanish community as well, Puerto Rican. New York Rican is what we call that, right? I can say that music has always been my thing since I was a kid. So I'm a 74 baby. So yes, I'm coming a long way with that, and it's been a rocker. You know what I'm saying? I've been rocking the boat too much in this industry, and whether it has to do with percussionists until now, and I'm still a percussionist, and I do here and there whoever calls me and whatnot. My grandmother was the one that raised me. I've been through a whole lot of good things and a lot of support with family and whatnot. So yeah, I'm from the East River Projects in the barrio, and that's where it's at.
So having that background, there's a lot of culture there, right? We got the Tito Puentes, we got, the Palmeris, we got everybody that come through, basically La Faña, let's say, right? La Faña All-Stars, right? Hector Lavoe, Johnny Pacheco, all these guys. And when you say that, you come up around well-rounded with grandma and, the music and East River Projects, you know what I'm saying? All that there back in the 70s and 80s, Harlem itself was like going through a lot of turbulence because of the substance use and the crime. And, music was one of the escapes, and people would have block parties, right? Especially out there on the Saturday, Sunday, especially, but even during the week, bring out the bongos, the congas, you know what I'm saying? Somebody will bring out timbale, the cowbell, you know what I'm saying? Right, Davon? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And just coming up through 116th all the way down through Pleasant, if not first half, second half, third half, checking out the area for what it was back then. It was pretty tough. And, what role does salsa play for you in that era?
Since I'm coming from from those times that it was great times, beautiful beautiful moments that we had shared, especially in black parties. I remember mommy. I call her mommy because she raised me. And my grandmother used to take me to these parks, especially Central Park. These parts of the barrio was always jamming with congueros, a lot of Cubans doing rumbas, and I took it from there. I remember when I was 12 years old that there was a group called Las Oreñas. That's actually where I started, really. Um, and the first band ever has been always Acere. It was his name. Rest in peace. And there was a band called La Soreña, and I remember I used to tell mommy, listen, tell them that I know how to play. I know how to play. So my grandmother was always, it was always a thing with me, because everything I asked for, she was always, you know how grandma is, you know?
Right.
And everything I asked for, she was just like, okay, next week, right chavo, ain't no money. But for now, sí, te lo voy a comprar, I'm gonna buy it, okay. And it comes to a point where she always buy me congas, maracas, anything that has to do with percussion. And I was always jamming at home, practicing the songs of, teléfono, suena, for the Gran Combo, all these things for la Sonora Ponceña, and in the barrio was always a thing. It was always a thing. Music outside, people with a boombox, listening to all these Eddie Palmieri and Celia Cruz and all that stuff. And that's where I actually come from, and it was amazing those days. And I always loved the salsa. Always loved the salsa. Salsa was always running through my blood, you know. Um, and I'm gonna move forward a little bit with 1993. 1993, I became a little merenguero because the salsa was already too much of as it is today. Todavía it's still there, it's still there with the people trying to be better or who's better than whatever. It's always been like that, a challenging thing. Um, but it was what you call back then was salsa brava with Rey Barreto, Celia Cruz, Ruben Blade came through. When all that started slowing down a bit, then Lalo Rodriguez, Lalo Rodriguez was Eddie Santiago, with Devórame otra vez. No, Devórame otra vez was Lalo Rodriguez,
Right.
and Tumbi Quema was Eddie Santiago, and then everything came from Salsa Brava and went to Salsa Romantica. So, and the salsa, we're not gonna say ever in life that it died down. I don't believe in that. It's just everything has it has this course. It has this little thing where it's called cycle. At the moment, it was everything was changing. So I became a merenguero, and I became a merenguero. I started uh, playing congas with a lot of different bands, and name person, which is Ravel, Zafiro, Diamante Azul, you name it, name brand people. But before that was groups from the hood. And the Bronx was always been my hangout spot. I used to leave the hood just to go to the Bronx, and I was hanging out too much with Dominicans, and I started from there, and then I was rocking the Dominican here. Hey, listen, Puerto Riqueño, you see, I'm not trying to, yeah, but I'm always gonna be Puerto Rican till I die. But it was just that it was a moment of being. I mean, I was young. I was young, and be. I was trying to be down. I was just trying to be down, and just to be down, I was rocking the curly hair and all that stuff. In fact, I have a picture somewhere right with that, and I'm like, oh wow, okay, So I used to hang out with my family. My family was, hey, you're not Dominican. Stop here. Take those shoes off and put a sock on. Because I used to hang out with these people and want to be just like them, dressing like that with the bling bling out. Back in the day, with the bling bling.
Right.
And so until years started going by, and I remember that there was a guy called. He hooked me up going back into salsa again. And he told me, listen, I need a singer, and it turns out, conjunto, what is it, Orquesta Majestad. I remember that too, from the barrio. And Mike Maldonado. Mike Maldonado, he hooked me up too as being a salsa, and little by little started going back to the salsa. And I went back to the salsa until now. Yeah, but salsa brava and salsa romantica, which is salsa romantica is where I'm at. I defend myself on trying to be bravo. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be a little bit of, yeah.
What's the difference between the two?
Salsa, what we call the wild salsa. It's where there's like back in the days with Eddie Palmieri doing some solos on the piano. Like back in the days was Ray Barreto doing some solos on the congas.
Okay.
It's where all the it's made for dancers to come out and enjoy the real good salsa. You know, a little solo of trombone. It's just the feeling. It's hard to explain that, but it's that raw habichuela that you put in there with pollo in there. You understand?
Okay, continue.
But when it has to do with romantic, it's romantic. We're talking about, roses and, you're trying to call the attention on that, beautiful women. And why not, and that's where I come from because I'm not, hey, listen, I come from that world. I'm not going to knock myself down like that too. Because, yo meto mano too. I do my thing, but okay, I'm more into it, man. The majority of my songs, if you listen to my project, is all about romantic. And some of them is where I had to, throw that in there with the Christmas and mothers and the Father's Day type thing. And the majority of you listen to it, it's all romantic.
Ray, now that you mentioned your music, you sent us a couple of tracks that we want the world to hear. One is audio, and the other one we're gonna play. So, speak about the two tracks you sent us.
You're talking about Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico, which is going to be performed this year at the 2025 Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Yes, sir.
Right. Extremities ENT's own Ray Villegas is going to represent. That's right. Mr. Nice, the man himself, is going to be with us June 14th on the Grand Concourse, right on stage. Shout out to Audi Productions, who's going to be my co-host. Davon Franklin is going to be out there. Extremities ENT, we holding it down. Shout out to everybody that's coming out, signing up to be in the parade to march or to have a float, as well as all the dignitaries, the politicians and all that are contributing to the parade. Ray's going to be one of 7 artists. Well, actually 6, and then there's the honorees, Miguel and John Q. But Ray is going to be one of 6 artists that's going to be representing in the Bronx. And we're going to be on News 12, and we're going to be on many other major networks as well, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, those guys. But also as opportunities to network with some heavy hitters. So, this is what we do, and this is why we're to actually expose our new talent, who is actually a great talent, because he's actually done backup singing as well, right? He did some backup singing for people.
Yes, I used to backup sing Conjunto Melao, and a whole lot of different artists from the barrio as well. I used to do more percussion than that, when it has to do with backup, singer. Right. But I used to do all that in the barrio with a lot of people.
Shout out to Janet Baez, who's working with us, and Ray, management. Also, shout out to Millie Huertas, Ray, Mr. Nice, an amazing artist, amazing salsa singer. Okay, that's the love you're getting so far. The people in the chat are showing you love. You got people like Becca, who's also your manager as well, Extremities ENT publicist. She says, Salsa Brava is where you shake what your mama gave you. LOL.
Yes, ma'am.
We like that. We like that. But we're gonna go into Puerto Rico, which is going to be the. We're not gonna give the people too much because we want them to come out June 14th so they can actually see you live performing. We're gonna give them at least a minute and a half of to hear your voice and to hear your band, which is a 12-piece band. We're gonna speak a little bit about that for the next track. But we're gonna go into Puerto Rico right here on Extremities ENT Talk Show with Davon Franklin,
Jose Rivera,
and Ray Villegas. Big Al, let's go.
Que yo solo aspiro al verte y a la dicha de quererte, a la gloria de cantarte. Criado y nacido en Nueva York, en una zona llamada El Barrio, vengo de la herencia que orgullecen de colores rojo, blanco, azul marino.
Pues déjame contarte, vivo orgulloso de mi origen, la tierra de mar y el sol, la tierra de Borinque.
Puerto Rico, te amo con locura, isla bonita, la tierra del Edén, quiero ser tuyo, quiero ser parte de ti. Puerto Rico, te amo con locura, isla bonita, la tierra del Edén, quiero ser tuyo, quiero ser parte de ti. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, te amo con locura, isla bonita, la tierra del Edén, quiero ser tuyo, quiero ser parte de ti. Puerto Rico, te amo con locura, isla bonita, la tierra del Edén, quiero ser tuyo, quiero ser parte de ti. Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico.
Oh wow, you cut it out perfect and everything right there. Just to give the tease. That's the perfect tease. Shout out to Ray Al Williams, the president of IAXIS Radio. Ray, that was you singing, man. Talk about it.
Yes, sir. Let me first, because I don't know where my manners. I want to thank you, and I want to thank el equipo entero. Thank you so much for having me here. Okay, and Rebecca, thank you. Wow, ha sido un milagro de Dios. Thank you so much for everything, and special shout out for Bias Management, Mili Vueltas y a todos los que están allí. Gracias por el apoyo. El comienzo.
Let me give you. That's right. Ray, hold on a second. Let me give you shout outs from the people in the chat. You got Ray Pearson, who's also going to be in the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade, performing right side with you. Shout out to Janet Baez. Shout out to Diana Carry On, who's also the sister of Rebecca, saying Huepa, que viva Puerto Rico. All right. And, you got Millie Huertas. I know Mr. Nice for many years. He also tocas la congas. Huepa. That's what's up. Go ahead, brother.
All right. So Puerto Rico has been a challenging thing, because remember, that's why I said from the very beginning about my little, income. Okay. So we're talking about my intro of everything has to do with where I was born, basically where I was raised, because to put it in all in one, I'm a New York Rican, okay? But proud of it. I'm proud to be Puerto Riqueño. But you got people also that when I wrote that down, I put it in that piece of paper. That's why I put criado y nacido en Nueva York. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting everything as there, but I had a little episode with that because, but to sing a Puerto Rican song, you really need to be Puerto Rican, like literally, like in there. And I these are things that you gotta ignore, right? Because if this is your heritage, this is tu herencia, this is your background. You understand? And I don't think that you should deny that who you're from and where you get this flag from. Any flag. So these are things I ignored it and whatever. But that was a little special comment, and I made it special because I'm like, okay, hey, but you know what? That's what happens when you do not listen, because that's why I put criado y nacido en Nueva York, en una zona llamada El Barrio. Vengo de la herencia que orgullece de colores rojo, blanco y submarino. You understand? So, estoy clarando who am I? You understand? I mean, I'm not saying Puerto Rican, de pura cepa, and no, because that's how you can feel, but that's not what you are, and we get that, and but it has to be respected. You understand?
Right.
But I wrote that, and I composed it, but I composed it from here. This is where I feel. It's who am I, and I really felt that, and I was like, okay, let me do this. I was bored, and it was like 2:00 in the morning, and I said, you know what? I was actually singing. I felt like I was dreaming, but honestly, I wasn't. I was like entre me dormí despierto like this, like looking at the ceiling, and I was bored. So I'm like, you know what? It came to my mind, and I said, I don't know. Something's telling me like criado nacido en Nueva York. And I was like, kind of like inventing, looking for any other word that I can just put in that and make it as a sentence. And I said, listen, let me just grab a paper. I grabbed a pencil, and it was like 2 hours straight trying to write that down. And there's a guy named J.R. Rivera that he's an arranger. So I said, JR, do me a favor. By the way, he does a lot of arrangements for Michael Stewart and all these people in Puerto Rico. So he's a great arranger. He's the one, the arranger that arranged me Puerto Rico, Amigo, Me Voy Ahora, and these type of songs. So I told him, listen, I need an arranger and whatever, and he did it. And it went further, and I called Manny Mieles. I don't know if you know him, but he has his own little project too as well. And I called him, and he said, listen, let's go to my studio. And I went to his studio, and I said, listen, let's do this. Matter of fact, I want you to welcome in. Come on, come with me. And he did that part, which is me and Manny Mieles singing Puerto Rico. And until this day, I've done quite some shows. It's been like almost 10 shows of Puerto Rico, and it's making noise. I mean, everything takes time, of course, but it's making noise. It's making noise, and I want to thank you as well to having me in this special event that is gonna make some more noise.
Absolutely. We're gonna go right into the other track that we do. We're only gonna play a minute of it because then we gotta take a short commercial break and go to the next artist. But I want you to let everybody know right now where they could reach you in case they want to go on your social media to find more about you, and who they could contact if they want to contact you for events.
And you know what? And you're burning me right now because I'm just learning right now how to get to these numbers and stuff. And I had it on my phone. And she's gonna call me. She's gonna be like, "How dare you?"
No. Guess what? You know what? Both your managers are here on the chat, so they could actually type it in, and Al will put it up. Just say the name of your social medias. We got you.
I know my first one, Bias Management. You can communicate with her. Any shows that you would like for this character over here. You can communicate. You can contact Bias Management, 646-303-5023 before she knocked me upside the head. En español, Bias Management, 646-303-5023. Puede comunicarse con ella. And my other management here, Rebecca, I know you're gonna kill me. I'm sorry. I'm just learning.
So how dare you?
But you can
LLC@gmail.com to contact his manager, Rebecca Carrion. We got you covered. And we got Janet Baez, who just gave her phone number right there. And that's right, that manager. And then we got Rebecca Carrion, who's going to put Extremities ENT Management, her phone number. We got you covered, Ray. Don't worry about it. You're enough.
I'm sorry.
We got you covered. Managers are doing what they're supposed to do. You said, look, she said.
They'll be calling you in a few.
But don't worry about it.
You're going to get a stern talking to you. You're going to get stern talking to, young man.
So we got Ray Villegas coming out at on June 14th. Come out to the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade and catch us there. And holler at the managers to get them to do your gig. He got an orchestra. He ain't got a band. He got an orchestra. You hear me? This is Ray right here. Ray. That's right. Ray and Ray are gonna take over the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade. Ray Peason and Ray Villegas. You already know. So we're gonna go into Ray's. We're gonna take a short commercial break going into Ray's second track, and then we're gonna come in with our next artist, Dancehall King representing Miami, DeCapri, only at Extremities ENT Talk Show on Access Radio with Davon Franklin,
Jose Rivera,
Big Allen Williams, and Ray Villegas.
¿Dónde tú lo ves?
Allá a la esquina.
Ah, ya lo veo.
Hay una rumba.
Vamos para allá, vamos para allá.
Está bien, vámonos.
Vamos a rumbear, mi gente.
La rumba no llevo en la sangre el sentimiento de ser rumbero. Escuche bien la música para explicar mi concepto. Escuche bien la clave. El cencerro y los cueros, los ritmos y movimientos. ¡Ay! Ahora que se siente el ritmo y entiendes que es la rumba, aquí llegó mi orquesta para empezar esta fiesta. Amarre bien sus zapatos, ya llegan los bailadores. Les traigo sabor y swing para todos los bailadores. Les traigo sabor y swing para todos los bailadores. Para los bailadores, con el respeto a los soneros mayores, les traigo mi rumba. Ahora me toca a mí para seguir con esta rumba. Para los bailadores, para el bailador con mucho sazón, les traigo mi rumba. Hay más de mí, te bailo salsa, te bailo pumba. Para los bailadores, te lo demuestro para que gocen. Les traigo mi rumba. Escuchen los cueros como se juntan.
That's fire.
All right, thank you very much to Ray Villegas, Extremities ENT Artist Salsa. That's right, with his orchestra. Catch him on June 14th on the Grand Concourse at the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade. Shout out to Rebecca Carrion. Shout out to Janet Baez. Check them out. You want to hit up Ray and come check us out because we are going to promote him every week because he is our artist leading the Latin market. Love you, my brother. See you soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Diana, no vimos junio 14. That's right, Diana. She's one of the board members of the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade on 165th and Grand Concourse. And then we're going to go down tomorrow Eden and, rock out and do our thing. But now we're going to switch gears, Davon. Look at how we got a great show today. You already know we're going to go from salsa We're going to take it down from New York and Barrio, and we go where people grow old and get fat and go to Miami, because you know what it is. And then once you get there, you better have some moves, because we're going to show you how to do. Shout out to all my people that do the dance hall.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's go. You already know the one and only king himself, DiCapri.
What up?
Yes, sir.
What's up? Nice to have you, man. What's up?
Hey,
Good. Nice to have me.
you already know. Peace, God. You already know, King, man. Thank you for coming on the show. You know, it's an honor to see your work. I love the quality of your work because you are a true talent. And for everybody that doesn't know who you are, please introduce yourself to the world and let them know where have you been, what you've done, and what you're presently up to.
Well, I'm DiCapri. You know what I mean? I was born in Jamaica, based in Fort Lauderdale/Miami, represent the whole South Florida. We've been dropping some music. We dropped EP. We've been to Europe. We're promoting new videos. We got new music coming. Got EP also out. This is a lot of work.
All right.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to get into music in the first place?
Oh, I was born into music from my dad because we used to have sound system in Jamaica. So I grew up with sound system. And then I was DJing first, and then I got into recording. You know what I mean? Because we wanted dubs. We call it dubs. Maybe you guys call it drops, where we sing about the sound system. You know what I mean? Y'all in New York, you should know that juggling dubs. So we wanted dubs. So when we first been to the studio, the price they told us for dubs, because we were kids, we were like, we're going to sing our own dubs. So that's when we started recording. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So quality in your videos is great quality, and who choreographs and makes the story of your videos? Because they look like a storyline, and I like the colors and all. And last week we had an artist who her management is also Jamaican, and he talks a lot about expression of colors. So speak about that culturally for you.
Well, yeah, we like to distinguish our own little style and flavor. You know what I mean? So we got to get it right. You know what I mean? We got to put everything to the story and to the song that it makes sense. You know what I mean? So yeah, and we do everything. It's me and the whole crew. You know what I mean? We just script everything and know like, all right, this is what we're gonna get done.
Okay. What were some of your inspirations to as far as the visuals? You know, saying for like saying like you said, the music and the video has to make sense, like saying so,
Well, it's just like areas, you know what I mean, like landmarks, whatever we're singing about, we try to like incorporate that in the video so it's like connect. Because a lot of people have videos, but it's not connecting with the track. We're just showing like every and anything, but the track is saying something different. So you have to match what you're selling with the product, with the song, you know what I mean? So that's gonna make it work. Because you cannot sing about Beamer, but you gotta be a Benz in the video. It doesn't make sense. It's not matching what you're saying, you know what I mean? So yeah.
I like the way you said product. I like the way you said product originally, and then you switched it up correctively. It's all product that we put out, right?
Yeah.
Product.
Gotta make sense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But okay, so what attracts you when it comes to making a banger?
The beat, sometimes just the vibe that I'm in. Because I make tracks without even the beat first. Because the moment, you know what I mean, sometimes you're in a different element. Yeah. So it's just like whatever vibe I'm in or mood. But the beat for sure. Sometimes major is the beat.
So you do dancehall?
Dancehall, yeah.
Now, for people that don't understand, because there's different types of dancehall. Correct?
Yeah.
Now, what dancehall do you do?
I do original dancehall with drum and bass. And I still do a little trap dancehall also, because they got the new trap dancehall now too. I still jump on that, because you still have to be current in what's going on, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I do original dancehall music.
Any inspirations in the dancehall for you?
Yeah, you got Vibes Cartel, Busy Signal, a lot of inspiration, a lot. I took from old school to new school, and then mixed in my flavor, and then you got DiCapri. That's how you got to be like, damn, who's that guy? Because I mix old school with new flavor, so it's like, it's another new flavor. Flavor in your ear.
Without any further ado, would you mind if we show a visual of your track?
Of course.
I want people to see exactly your imagination, and when you're making this, what are you speaking of? Because you get a storyline, and I enjoy it.
Yeah, for real.
Further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the world premiere, straight out of Miami Zone in Florida, D. Capri with Dave
Jose Rivera,
Big Allen Williams on Extremities ENT on our Access Radio. Let's go, D. Capri.
Yeah, man. You never even had to know each other, dog. You know, man, sticking at them head like that, you see me? Yeah, man. Kick it. Yo, dog, me fi tell a brand new style, yes. Madinum, everything well crazy. Right now, brand new it. Them a wonder when me find it. Me fi tell us a new style, yes. New style. Madinum, thing well crazy. Oh, you mean? Right now, brand new it. Yeah. Them a wonder when me find it. Them flow, you sticking up, dog. Bang, brand, get up a yard. Do the road, no one win a fraud. Y'all see we ball, oh God. Style, flip, flow sick, hustle, brick, kite kick. Never seen a band thugs like we, dog. Make money full of girls, smoke weed, dog. Me fi tell a brand new style, yes. Madinum, everything well crazy. Right now, brand new it. Them a wonder when me find it. Me fi tell us a new style, yes. Madinum, thing well crazy. Right now, brand new it. Them a wonder when me find it. Style, flow, melody, sweet. Acapella bad too, mark up the beat. Better say you put it up and repeat. Radio, turn it up, mad in all the streets. Them never know, say man bad song. Rich lifestyle, so we dance some. Blues, killer, yo Bronco. Kagaloo, link up now, dog. Me fi tell a brand new style, yes. Madinum, everything well crazy. Right now, brand new it. Them a wonder when me find it. Me fi tell us a new style, yes. New style. Madinum, thing well crazy. Oh, you mean? Right now, brand new it. Yeah. Them a wonder when me find it. Them flow, ya sticking up, dog. Bang, brad, get up a yard. To the road, no one win a fraud. Y'all see we ball, oh God. Style, flip, flow sick, hustle, brick, kite kick. Never seen a bad cuts like we, dog. Make money full of girls, smoke weed, dog. Me fi tell a brand new style, yes. Madinum, everything well crazy. Right now, brand new it. Them a wonder when me find it. Me fi tell us a new style, yes. Madinum, thing well crazy. Right now, brand new it. Them a wonder when me find it.
That's right, D. Capri.
New style. Crazy.
Nice.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, we're in Brooklyn.
Where out in Brooklyn did you shoot that?
It was where? Nearby. What that street called again? I don't even remember the street because I'm not really familiar with New York like that. Yeah.
That look more like
where that cinema, where that Alpine cinema. Yeah.
So what was that experience like for you making that video?
It was pretty cool. Cold. Because, you're leaving from South Florida to New York at that time. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, man, I want to go back to Miami real quick. But it was really pretty cool, though. You know what I mean? And good experience and everything. I mean, I love New York because I have a track called New York also and a video called New York. So I love New York.
Okay, because I was about to ask you. Oh, you getting mad love on the chat right now.
Yeah.
You got Tara who's showing you love, saying popping in to say hello. Show. You got the Minty Men showing you love, saying good video. Diane Marie, carry on the Jamaican flag. I'm really wet, throwing up the fire, the blood fire.
For real. Crazy.
So now I was about to ask you that. The vibes in New York versus the vibes in Miami. How are they similar and how are they different?
Well, Miami is more smooth flow. New York is more hardcore hitting. Real hardcore vibe. New York.
Yeah, I like the way.
Yeah, we would call it like the gangster vibe. Miami is more like the rich and famous slow vibe. All right, let's go have a drink and have some fun. New York is like, you got to get tough. Once you get off that plane, you have to get tough.
Right.
That's the vibe I get with New York. Yeah, once you step out that JFK, you know what I mean? It's time to be like, all right, gangster time now. All right, pretty boy stuff. You know what I mean? All right, get flashy and, everything. Yeah.
So, what part of Jamaica are you from?
I'm from St. Ann, Brownstown.
Okay, and any fond memories back home?
A lot. I grew up in Jamaica. Yeah, so my whole life is really based in Jamaica because I've been in Jamaica more than I've been in America. So yeah, a lot of memories, man. Music, sports, family, friends. Yeah, everything. I go to Jamaica in July, so that's how much I love Jamaica.
It's from ska. Any influence from ska?
Who?
Ska, the music ska. Any?
Ska. Oh yeah. We grew up on ska, mental. Yeah, all those music. Yeah, Lovers Rock. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. We grew up on all those kind of music because that's where you get the reggae really come from. You know what I mean? Lovers Rock, ska. All those elements are in it.
So let me ask you: do you see yourself in the future going back home in the Coliseum and performing where they have the anniversaries?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, all the big shows like Sumfest, Stings, all those big shows. Yeah, that's what we're waiting for right now.
And for the 50th Independence. No. So yeah, it's big, and I appreciate the fact because when I learned the history, and then I see how the music is like, it's like a revolution. And Bob was not playing when he said it's a revolution.
Yeah, for real.
So I see how the music has evolved, and dancehall, man, it's just something that is different, and I love different.
Yeah, it's different. Really, really different.
So when you see people dancing to your music and all, what does that do for you?
Well, it's like it's a joy. It's like an accomplishment to be like, okay, they're feeling it, because it's a difference when you do something and people overlooked it or even not even like relate to it. But when you see like they're gravitating to it and be like, damn, who is that? Or, you know what I mean? It's really good. It's a good feeling. You know what I mean? It's a tremendous feeling.
Devon?
Yep. Yeah, it's a good feeling, honestly. Like, just imagine you're doing all this work and then you put out the final product, nobody not even look at it or listening. It's like, damn, what's going on? But when you see them, like, wow, it's amazing. You know,
are there any artists that you would like to work with or collab with? Or?
Yeah, Busy Signal for sure.
Okay.
Busy, yeah.
That's
He's a big motivation because he's from my area, so yeah, he's like coming from where I'm coming from, just like me. Yeah.
All right. Shout out to the Golf Rican. Good evening to you. A shout out to Mr. Sanchez, our biggest supporter. Good evening to you. And we're gonna go into the next video right now. The next visual that we got from the one and only Dick Capri. You know what I'm saying? Showing some great work ethic. You know, letting you know where he's from, what he's doing, and the enjoyment and what inspirations he's had. And, you know, so far, you know, we're enjoying it. And he's representing Miami, and he just told you what's the difference. Miami, like we said, in New York, you do all your craziness, and then you move and get fat and go to Miami and relax. That's like how Tony Soprano did it, right? Let's get into the next one for D. Capri.
Martina,
Switch with it be.
Them knows anything heavy. Them knows every rule heavy. 5 and 7 heavy. Come to see with you knows anything heavy. And we know everything them were heavy. Yo, life we live, everybody say it heavy. Rich big mansion, carry them heavy. And bank account load up well heavy. Yeah, it'll be heavy. Yeah, it'll be heavy. Me links them heavy, machine them heavy. Don't violate, so we get a coffin heavy. One lay part and them some of us heavy. It'll be heavy. Yeah, it'll be heavy. You see vibe and family. Yeah, we roll heavy. Talk them now, play with a chase like Jeffy. Pull up in a the place, think mad dog Teddy. Love your place, shall you with them a take a skelly. Then smoke and drink Hennessy. Cranberry. Be a pretty girl, get me something at them belly. Bad girl, the big Asia. Go be carry this a real talk like school cup. Machiavelli City. Life we live, everybody say it heavy. Rich big mansion, carry them heavy. And bank account load up well heavy. It'll be heavy. Yeah, it'll be heavy. Me links them heavy. Machine them heavy. Don't violate, you we get a coffin heavy. One lip on girl, them suck my vibe heavy. It'll be heavy. Yeah, bass like Chevy. Pull up in the place, link mad dog Teddy. Every place, shell you with a matic and skelly. Then smoke and drink Hennessy, cranberry. Be a pretty girl, get this up in them belly. Bad girl, the big Keisha, go fit every. This a real call like two cotton Machiavelli. See the life we live, everybody say heavy. Rich big mansion, carry them every end. Bank account load up well every end. It a be heavy, yeah, it a be heavy. Me links them heavy, machine them heavy. Don't violate, so we get a coffin heavy. One leap and get them something fun heavy, yeah. It a be heavy, yeah, it a be heavy.
Welcome back to the Extremities ENT Talk Show with Davon Franklin,
Jose Rivera,
Big Al Williams here controlling the screen. And listen, fire.
Heavy. Heavy.
Now, that was a pretty, I see the colors. We go back to, the feeling and how I get kind of like a Scarface effect there. I don't know. Or maybe the man, the myth, the legend, Coke.
Yeah, you know that one. For real.
Talk about the process of making that.
The video or the track itself?
Oh.
Well, first with the track, that was a track with me and my girl was talking about, to make a track like, to like a big banger. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make a track called Heavy, because in Jamaica, when things are like popping big, we say, yo, you're moving heavy, or you're rolling heavy, or you got those jewelry on. You say, damn man, you look heavy. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just make that track, and then we in Jamaica, we shot that video with all family and friends to be like, yeah, it was a beautiful day too.
Yeah, man, there's not a cloud in the sky.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day for that video. It was crazy.
See, house was crazy.
Yes.
And then, the effect of the lady.
Yeah. Showing off the island food and everything. You know what I mean? You see the ackee breadfruit, all these pumpkin, island flavor, everything.
I like that. Heavy means healthy.
Yeah. Good. You know what I mean? You see a nice girl and be like, yo, she's heavy though.
Copy. So yeah. What do we have to look forward to from De Capri?
New music, new videos at the end of this month. Yeah, we got a track called England. We got that video also coming. We got Style Like These. We got that video coming. We have another song called Control Me. We have that video coming. It's gonna be crazy.
Any coming up? Any shows?
Well, we're going to Jamaica in July. So yeah, and we already did Europe last month. Okay. Just got up from Atlanta also. When that was weekend gone. Yeah, I did Atlanta.
And that's how soon we gonna get that new that new music? When you gonna drop that out?
Well, the music is already out. The video is coming this month. Then
okay,
that England video. You'll get it too. I'm gonna send it to Jose for real. Of course. No, that's the one you're gonna see. You'll be like, whoa, the colors.
Yeah. That's what's up. So that's what's up. So let everybody know where they could reach you on all your socials. And to end the video, the session, we got one more track for you. That's audio, and we end the session with that. But let everybody know right quick where they can find De Capri, and if they want to contact you, and if they want to find out, your Spotify, your YouTube, your Facebook, your Twitter, everything that you on, and all the TV networks and all that. Let everybody know, because I know you're being watched locally, but internationally right now as well.
Yeah. All right. I'm on social media. It's De Capri. YouTube is De Capri Vivo. Once you put in De Capri anywhere, you're going to see me. And if you want to contact me, you can contact leetibersi82@gmail.com also. But De Capri, once you put in DECAPRI, you're going to pop up. Trust me.
That's right. And on the socials, De Capri Official.
De Capri _official for you Instagram. But anywhere else, De Capri. You're going to find me because I'm everywhere. A lot of work.
Everywhere. You never there. That's
everywhere. Yeah.
That's right. You type that in right there where it says Artist De Capri.
Yeah, once you put De Capri, you're going to find me.
Miami, Jamaica, stand up. You know what I mean? Yo, Khaled, why are you in get it? The Capri yet?
For real.
It's stamp certified. And if he don't give you the Cali voice, you get the X-Tremitiez ENT right here.
Represent, for real.
All right, we're about to just go off right now with another audio by D. Capri. Check it out. Hit him up. He is the artist that's representing the dancehall. And next, after, we got another dancehall, reggae dancehall, representing La Patro de Colombia. You know what I'm saying? Family out of Colombia coming up next. You already know. We got a dancehall feast, salsa dancehall. We doing it. We going international. Todo el Caribe. Ya tú sabes. We got Jamaru coming up next right after. We take this commercial break. D. Capri, salute. We stay in contact.
Thank you, man. Thank you for everything. I appreciate it.
And you know your video is going to be rocking out with us, so you already know.
All right. And I'm going to send you the new stuff, too. Don't worry. I got you.
You already know.
All right. Respect. Thank you, man. Love.
Madina. Them finna. Capri. New York City. See me. Run the place. 5F Talks. 5F family. Them finna. Run New York City.
Me never sleep like New York, in a New York City. Hustle for the cream, come life of the pretty. Brooklyn thugs that no play half sticky. Orange and thugs up your city. New York, in a New York City. Hustle for the cream, life of the pretty. Brooklyn thugs that no play half sticky. 5 flats on the city. Drunk stocks like I'm on the high grade boards. Young cast thugs get sitting and guards. Y'all get crazy, no I'm the drugs. Jamaica Avenue, bad guy thugs. Money hustling for the ice like fridge. So I got on the Brooklyn Bridge. Empire State, by the building. Tell Rockefeller Center, me and the new sleep like New York. In a New York City, hustle for the cream, call me life of the pretty. Brooklyn thugs them no play half sticky. Orange and thugs like the city. New York, in a New York City, hustle for the cream, life of the pretty. Brooklyn thugs them no play half sticky. 5 flats on the city. Take a pre-19, so we crazy. Represent Ozone, ball crazy. Washington Heights, right back to Flushing. The island, bling Jay-Z. Run the place, there was some baby. New York, well crazy. Over Queens to Unspines. Harlem, we not play never sign like New York. In a New York City, hustle for the cream, come life of the pretty. Brooklyn thugs them no play half sticky. Orange and thugs at the city. New York, in a New York City, hustle for the cream, life of the pretty. Brooklyn thugs them no play half sticky. 5 flats on the city. Drunk stocks like I'm on the high grade boards. Young cast thugs get sitting and dogs. Y'all get crazy, no I'm the drugs. Jamaica Avenue, bad guy dogs. Money hustling for the ice like fridge. So y'all on the Brooklyn Empire State. Building can Rockefeller Center. Me and the new sleep like New York. In a New York City, hustle for the cream, call me life of the pretty. Brooklyn thugs them no play half sticky. Orange and thugs at the city. New York, in a New York City, hustle for the cream, life of the pretty. Brooklyn thugs them no play half sticky. 5 flat down the city.
I'm playing that on my freaking radio every day.
That's tough. I like that.
That video is crazy. You need to check that video out. That video is crazy.
Send it. We got you. Send it.
All right.
Just listening. New York?
Yeah.
Oh, my
New York City.
Wow, that's the summer banger right there.
Yeah. I'm going to send you that video also.
You already know, man. We got you, my brother. Let everybody know one more time where they can find you.
Find me on all platforms, all social media, D Capri, Instagram, D Capri _official, YouTube, D Capri Vivo.
You already know, man. X-Tremitiez ENT is proud to say thank you to D Capri for being a guest.
You're welcome. Thank you as well, too.
Davon Franklin, you know, it was a treat, and we look forward to seeing more work from you, and we're going to work with you, brother. We got a lot of stuff coming up, so we're going to be hitting you up. You already know.
All right, cool. I'm down already, man. Trust me.
You already know. Salute to
you guys, man.
Salute.
Good evening, man. Respect. Love.
Respect. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That was the second artist. Davon, what do you think so far of the show?
Oh, Dope. Fire. Hey, continue.
Oh man, I'm a little too excited right now. I'm too a little excited right now. But guess what? If you thought the excitement stops right there, man, the excitement doesn't stop right there because now we went from salsa to dancehall. Now we're going into reggae dancehall, and then this, I'm gonna have to do a little bilingual. You know what I'm saying? I'll do the Spanish, you do the English because you know what I'm saying. I'm pretty.
You handle it. Handle it.
Because once I go into Spanish, I'm gonna try to focus on that, and then my very
do what you do. Do what you do.
But without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, representando la país más bella, hermosa, con toda la gente que tiene el corazón de oro, mi gentes que me enseñaron a hablar español, la idioma, en la forma que se debe ser. Dame un aplauso a estas duel aquí que está representando a Colombia, mi gente, Yamaru.
Hola, hermanitos. Hi, my brother.
I do. How you?
Te lo dije.
¿Cómo están?
Saludos.
Saludos, muchas gracias por la oportunidad. Realmente aquí, ya tú sabes, también representando el sabor de los latinos aquí en Colombia, pues aquí con la negra del tumbao.
Exacto. So, deja saber a la gente del mundial quién ustedes son, de dónde vinieron, cómo empezaron y qué van a hacer en el futuro.
Ok, venimos de hacer hip hop, de hacer breakdance, esas son nuestras raíces realmente. De ahí, del rap, del hip hop, conocí la cultura reggae. Ya conocí toda el reggae roots, amante al reggae roots, number one pues de Jamaica, pero a raíz de esto empezamos a hacer música de aquí, caribeña, un ritmo que se llama champeta, que se toca en las costas. Champeta, ritmo champeta, lo fusionamos con reggae, dancehall. Empezamos a hacer presentaciones en discotecas, en clubes, y la gente nos decía, ¿por qué no hacen su propia música? Entonces dijimos, bueno, vamos a hacer nuestra propia música, y hace 20 años nos lanzamos al ruedo, empezamos a hacer nuestra música. Queremos ya romper fronteras, es nuestra visión, nuestro objetivo es no solo quedarnos en Colombia, sino que conozcan nuestros ritmos en otras partes del mundo.
Y aparte de eso, bueno, llevamos, como ya te digo, Amaru, llevamos ya 20 años construyendo muchas cosas, seguimos muy firmes, haciendo música todo el tiempo, haciendo muchas fusiones con artistas internacionales. Hemos estado con artistas de Panamá, con artistas de África. Ahorita vamos a hacer un video con un artista de España. Entonces estamos siempre muy abiertos a compartir nuestro talento con talentos de otros países, que es muy importante para que la música tanto de afuera llegue acá y la de nosotros también llegue a manos y a oídos internacionales.
¿Ustedes recibieron apoyo de su propio país, de Colombia?
No, todo es gestión propia. Ya pasamos por una mayor, una disquera, fuimos artistas Sony, pero ahora somos independientes y estamos remando solos.
Trabajamos todo el tiempo, pero sobre todo con el apoyo de la gente, porque aquí se trabaja en conciertos, aquí se hacen presentaciones en discotecas, en corporativos, empresas, y con lo que nosotros recaudamos, ahorramos para hacer nuestra música con productores de San Andrés, con productores de Panamá, entonces, y también con productores, no recuerdo ahorita, pero también trabajamos con un productor de Estados Unidos. Entonces, lo que hacemos es tocar muchas puertas, tú sabes, para poder visibilizar nuestra música como tiene que ser.
¿Y cómo ustedes dos se conocieron?
Bueno, ella empezó siendo bailarina en el grupo, se robó el show. Era la dancer, pues, la queen number
el
one.
El flow.
Y se robó el show. Entonces un día iba pasando, la vi cantando en el baño. Dije, ¿qué? ¿Tú cantas? ¿Cómo así? Ven para acá. Y empezamos a meterle candela a todo esto. Hacíamos covers. Empezamos haciendo covers.
Sí.
De reggaetón, de danza, el Mr. Vegas, San Paul, Shaggy. Bueno, ya es nuestra raíz realmente. Y ahora hacemos incluso nuestro folclore, el folclore de nuestro país. Hacemos cumbia también.
Ah, sí.
Sí, entonces empezamos como a fusionar como lo que cada uno tenía para aportar en el grupo. Empezamos a aportar un granito de arena y empezó a construirse este gran sueño que se llama Yamarú.
Bueno, sí, perdón que se pregunta, pero ¿cómo se llama usted individual afuera de Yamarú? Su propio nombre para que la gente se conoce más personal.
Mi nombre es Amaru.
Amaru
del Inca guerrero Tupac Amaru.
Wow, beautiful.
Yo me llamo Angélica porque soy un angelito de Dios.
Sí, cómo no. Un bendición al mundo. ¿Cómo no? Ustedes dos tienen un talento tan precioso, ¿ok? Cuando nosotros vimos su video, yo dije, ¿quiénes son esos? Ellos son alguien famosos ya. Me dijeron, no, es que ellos son independientes y ellos están buscando apoyo y están haciendo mucho ruido. Yo dije, sí, tú no ves ese video, mira la energía de ella, mira cómo ellos actúan juntos. Ellos están casados. ¿O qué? Porque eso es perfecto. Porque tú no ves dos gente bailando, cantando y teniendo la misma vibra como se ve en los videos. Ustedes son algo que Dios puso juntos.
Es real.
Sí, nosotros no somos, mucha gente nos pregunta lo mismo, pero no, nosotros lo que pasa es que llevamos mucho tiempo trabajando y cuando uno ya lleva mucho tiempo trabajando, viajando, porque nosotros viajamos un montón a nivel nacional aquí en Colombia, viajamos mucho y bueno, también hemos tenido la oportunidad de salir del país, entonces uno como se la pasa todo el tiempo, entonces trabajamos juntos, entonces ya hay como una compenetración, hay un feeling en escenario, entonces ya la gente nos dice, pero ¿por qué tienen ese flow? Es por eso, porque uno aprende a conocerse. Eso es como un matrimonio musical, mejor dicho.
Pero todo el mundo piensa que somos relación. Todo el mundo piensa que somos relación. Llegamos a una... ¡Oh, ya llegó tu esposa!
Y yo, no.
Bueno, como ella dijo, de música, ustedes se casaron en música porque la alma de ustedes se oye. Eso
gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Porque la música, sí, como no, la música ahora, tú no ves muchos artistas que hacen eso. Tú ves que ellos son falsos. Tú ves que ellos no tienen, ¿cómo se dice? Espíritu para hacer lo que ustedes hacen. Porque yo veo a ustedes en el video, yo veo que ustedes se ponen 100% de trabajo. Que la gente, que las bendiciones que Dios te dieron a ustedes lo hacen y lo enseñan a mundial para que todo el mundo lo aprecie y ven que hay más en esta vida que tal aburrido, ¿no?
Sí. Mejor no lo pudiste haber dicho. La música ahora se ha vuelto desechable. Nuestras raíces, esta mujer es salsera, esta mujer es la más salsera donde la ves, es la más salsera del mundo. Y mi raíz es Willy Colón, Rubén Blades, la Fania Alestar, que tú sabes, la salsa de calle, que era la que transmitía, hablaba, decía todo, era la comunicación real. Entonces nosotros queremos revivir eso con nuestra música caribeña. No estamos interesados en hacer música que se vuelva moda, sino en música que le guste a la gente, entre a tu playlist y la escuche para siempre.
Ahí tiene una pregunta ahí de Alicia Pastrana que dice de qué parte de Colombia los dos tienen acento diferente. ¿De qué parte? Dile a ella.
Nosotros somos de Bogotá, Colombia.
¡Bogotá!
Colombia.
Somos rolos.
Pero mi familia es de una parte de la costa de Colombia, que es Chocó. Entonces hay mucha sabrosura, mucha salsa, no sé si de pronto saben el ritmo, mucha chirimía, mucho tambor, mucha percusión. Entonces, todos esos ritmos llegan aquí a Bogotá y nosotros nos dejamos permear de todo eso para empezar a entrenarlo en nuestra música.
Sí, sí. Alguien se llama Mitzi Men, te mandó un saludo. Ella, uno de la gente aquí, te mandó un saludo al Mundial. Y Mili Vueltas también, ella dice saludos a ustedes también. Yo quiero
Muchas gracias.
Un saludo especial, gracias. Vamos a estar próximamente por allá, por Nueva York, por Miami, calle 8. Estamos tocando la puerta porque queremos ir a la herencia hispana. Estamos, mejor dicho, ¿cierto?
Ay, sí, tenemos muchas ganas de ir. Así que si por ahí alguien quiere ver estos rolitos en acción, allá nos podemos ver. Tenemos muchas ganas nosotros estuvimos en Chicago, tuvimos el placer de estar en un festival colombiano allá estuvimos tocando y nos fue muy bien, y allá hicimos un video musical también. Tenemos ganas de volver, llevar nuestra música, nuestro folclore colombiano con dancehall, con reggae, con hip hop, afrobeat. Entonces toda esa fusión la hicimos y queremos llevarla para empezársela a mostrar al mundo.
Como tú dijiste, ya yo voy a hablar con una amiguita mía que trabaja contigo, que ya me mencionó eso. Bueno, después...
Sauna es un amor. Sauna es un amor, nos apoya un montón y todo.
Pero yo quiero que la gente que están ahora velando y mundial, que yo vean un video de la energía que nosotros estamos hablando de ustedes dos, porque ustedes son una bendición en este mundo mundial, porque mucha gente está deprimido, se quieren hacer daño, y cuando escuchan y ven tu video y escuchan tu música, se quita todo eso, se le pongan la mente, ¿no? Y se entra un espíritu en la alma de ellos que se olvidan de la negativa cosa, porque cuando yo veo tu música, y yo usé tu canción en un clase de Zumba. Yo lo hice.
Gracias.
Estaban ahí dándole duro también. Ahora...
Sí, funciona mucho. Mira que somos abanderados de llevar alegría. Quien nos escucha en una tarima, pues, de todas las edades, desde 2 años a gente con muletas, silla de ruedas, cantamos y llevamos una energía, y la gente nos ha dicho eso. Escucharlos, me olvidé por un momento que tenía problemas, me olvidé por un momento que me pasabas algo y me pegué a ustedes. Gracias. Mucha gente nos agradece por eso, porque les dimos ese ratico de felicidad, y esa es la filosofía de Yamaruk, llevar felicidad a donde tocamos una tarima.
Muchas gracias, Rivera, por tener en cuenta eso que nos estás diciendo, porque es bonito cuando a uno se lo dicen, que la gente puede percibir esa energía. Ya nos lo han dicho varias veces y realmente nosotros lo que queremos, tenemos una regla cuando componemos, y es no hacer música triste, porque pues ya hay mucha cosa, de pronto hay unos géneros que sirven para eso, pero nosotros no estamos dedicados a la tristeza, queremos alegría.
Siempre arriba, todo arriba.
Exacto, y en esa palabra, we're going to go into the music video worldwide. Uno de los videos que nosotros tenemos de ti, que va a enseñar a la gente de tu energía, para que se suben, para que se levanten, y para que se suben para el cielo y decirle gracias a Dios para darme gente aquí, Yamarú.
Yeah, man.
Se robó mi atención cuando entró, ella paralizó el party, me vuelve loco con su actitud, esta noche la quiero pa' mí, pa' mí, pa' mí. Quiero que lo mueva y lo mueva, pa' mí, pa' mí. Como se le tiene tumbao, tumbao, tumbao. Niña, dime, quítalo a bailar. Tumbao, tumbao, tumbao. Como se le tiene tumbao. Escribirle un disco, irme detrás de ella hasta me tiró de un risk. los parlantes. Pa' que lo baile en la disco, en la rumba, bien. A mí nadie me quita lo bailado. Díselo bailado, latinoamericano, dánselo. Como se la tiene tumbado. Tumba, pa' que lo baile en la disco, en la rumba, bien. A mí nadie me quita lo bailado. Tumba, con afrobeat.
That's right. Welcome to the Extremities ENT Talk Show. You just saw a video de Maru.
Ya Maru in the house.
Ah, diablo, eso fue encendido. Eso fue encendido. La gente está en el chat dándote apoyo. Manda tu muñeca. Tiene Joey Love diciendo que está encendido. Tiene Mili Vueltas ahí tirando fuego. Tú tienes la gente aquí, Lizzy Prastana, bataron la pelota y Love it.
Saludos a todos, muchas gracias por esa energía, qué bonita energía, de verdad. Esta canción es dedicada a la madre del tumbao, a Celia Cruz, ¿sí? Por eso se llama Tumbao.
Ah, wow. Y yo veo que la influencia está en la señorita al lado de ti, porque yo veo cómo se viste y como el espíritu, como se te entra adentro y te dice, déjalo, despójate.
Sí. Es una cosa como que entra y se devuelve así multiplicado.
Ella es como baila cocina, mentira.
Ahí tienes Beca que dice awesome, todo el mundo te están dando apoyo. Ok, cuando hicieron ese video, ¿cuánto tiempo cogió y cómo fue el proceso?
Bueno, el proceso, hicimos una preproducción más o menos como de un mes, mirando las locaciones, mirando cómo lo íbamos a hacer, teniendo la idea, y ese lugar es de un gran amigo nuestro y nos lo colocó a su disposición y dijo, háganle, esto es de ustedes, cuadramos todo y en una noche lo hicimos. Lo que quisimos fue ser muy naturales, no cuadriculados, sino como soltarnos, y ahí fluyó.
Estábamos realmente en vivo, había público, nosotros también trabajamos en el tiempo, se llama Cabaret, es un cabaret aquí en Bogotá, el cabaret pues de Bogotá, y aquí la señorita también hace parte del elenco del cabaret, entonces por eso lo pudimos hacer en vivo realmente a tiempo real. La gente que sale ahí bailando no son extras, es gente que está gozando realmente.
Wow. Lizzy Prestana dijo que tú tienes una voz hermosa.
Ay, gracias.
Ay, gracias. Ay, gracias.
Tiene Beca que dices, ella quiere escuchar más. Tú ves, tú tienes la gente, mira, Miti está diciendo, ¡azúcar!
¡Epa!
Esa es de Manel Latino.
y aquí está diciendo Joey, nosotros vamos para Colombia, ay pues.
Ay, qué chévere, bienvenidos.
Así que vengan a Bogotá a conocer la rumba, pues.
Él me está diciendo a mí, ponme listo para bajar la jazz. yo tengo muchas...
Bienvenidos, ya saben, aquí son bienvenidos. Aquí estamos haciendo música, estamos trabajando también, no solamente con el grupo, sino también haciendo festival, organizando eventos, estamos muy juiciosos.
Gracias. Y toda mi gente es allá en Medellín, Bogotá, Cali, te quiero y gracias por siempre mandarme mensajes diciéndome que ustedes están apoyando. Ya tú ves que nosotros tenemos artistas de su país representando mundial, porque aquí nosotros solamente damos apoyo a la gente para que sigan creciendo, porque nosotros podemos crecer juntos, no separados, porque divididos no ganamos nada, pero juntos ganamos muchos más.
Amén
Sí,
por eso.
la música une corazones, es el lenguaje mundial, el lenguaje universal.
One Love para todo Latinoamérica, la unión.
Me están diciendo porque nosotros no hacemos un evento con ustedes allá en Colombia. Vamos a ver, Joey, dame un tiempito a terminar esto. Una cosa es a la vez.
Claro, aquí estamos dispuestos a lo que sea. Pero y también si quieren también hacemos eventos allá con ustedes. Nosotros estamos muy prestos. Nos gusta mucho la mezcla porque también somos compartidarios de que tenemos que unirnos en una sola voz que es la música. No, independientemente de la parte del mundo donde sea, tenemos que unirnos para hacer música. Eso es lo que mueve al mundo y lo que cambia corazones.
So, yo voy allá, ya yo veo cuando termino aquí, Joey me va a llamar, le dice, tenemos que ir allá, vamos a ir a Colombia a janguear, pero a hacer negocio, ya tú sabes, pero sí, pero esta gente aquí son familia ya tú viste, cuando llegamos ahí va a ser rumba.
Tú sabes que el latino es latino. Aquí vienes a hacer negocios, pero vienes a vacilar también, o sea, vacilar es a rumbear, ¿no? A gozar.
A disfrutar.
Exactamente, porque el negocio es la rumba.
No, aquí si quieren rumba, aquí sí, con Yamaru mejor.
Y me encanta la comida allá. Yo quiero comerme un sopón de marico de Colombia.
Ay, aquí, espectacular. Mi mamá cocina increíble. Mis hermanas cocinan increíble. Todo lo que tenga que ver con mariscos, pescado.
Y ella come increíble.
Ay, me gusta más comer que cocinar.
Y después con un lado de aguardiente también, para que me guarde un aguardiente ahí.
Aguardiente, claro que sí. Aquí bienvenidos. Cuando quieran, nomás escriban y aquí las puertas están abiertas.
Ya tú sabes. Gracias. Bueno, déjales saber a la gente cómo se pueden encontrar a ustedes, porque vamos a cerrar con el video de usted, la rumbia, ¿no? Porque nosotros para gozar la vida, cada vez que me levanto, me siento como me necesito a levantarse, yo me pongo a escuchar a Yamaru para levantarme, para el corazón, para que se ponga en el tutum. Y después de ahí...
Para que haya el one drop del corazón, claro que sí. Mira, nos pueden encontrar por Yamaruk, se escribe con J, Jamaruk. Aquí siempre nos toca repetir aquí en Latinoamérica porque no estamos acostumbrados a la J de Yam. Entonces, Yamaruk Music, y así nos encuentran en Instagram, en TikTok, los videos. El nuevo video que estamos estrenando nos quedó muy bonito, lo hicimos en el centro de Bogotá, porque siempre somos orgullosos de ser bogotanos. Aquí se le dice cachacos o rolos, somos unos rolos con flow. Entonces hicimos un video bien colorido para que entren a YouTube y lo vean y le den like y nos den todo su saludo y toda su energía positiva, claro que sí.
Y tú sabes que nosotros, como hacemos cada semana aquí, vamos a seguir apoyándote, y cada vez que tiene otro proyecto o algo que tú quieres que todo el mundo lo ves y lo escuchan, lo manda, y nosotros tenemos aquí apoyándote siempre.
Muchas gracias, muchas gracias. Ojalá podamos estar en la semana hispana, ¿es que se llama?
En la herencia.
En la herencia, ojalá podamos estar por allá entre septiembre y octubre. Vamos a cruzar los deditos, nos vamos a encontrar todos, disfrutar, poder sentarnos a hablar y poder hacer mucha música.
Hablar porque estamos estudiando inglés. Entonces ya vamos para allá.
Ahora mismo mi panita me dijo, mi hermanito Joey me dijo, nosotros te podemos llevar a la República Dominicana porque la familia de él son dueños de un club grande que se llama Lovera ahí, y ellos les gustan a pagar a los artistas para ir ahí, para que todo el mundo goza ahí en la República.
Si quieres que nos envíen los datos y cuadramos, estamos muy interesados en promover nuestra música en todas las partes del mundo, así que sería muy chévere el apoyo.
Y próximamente vamos a estar en Panamá. Vamos a estar haciendo promoción en Panamá, entonces qué rico conocer también todo Centroamérica.
Exactamente, saludos
a todos. Que Latinoamérica somos solo una familia.
Exactamente, saludos a toda mi gente de Colombia, Venezuela, Argentina, Panamá, Chile, Ecuador y Salvador y San Salvador, y toda la gente de México y toda la gente de Latino Mundial.
Gracias, qué bonita energía.
Gracias a ti y que Dios lo bendiga siempre. Y estamos aquí a la orden.
Muchas gracias, bendiciones.
Bendiciones a usted. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Yamaru.
Rumba para que lo goce.
na 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 na, oh na 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 na. Son llamaru, estamos ready para la rumba. Me siento fresh en la disco, el bajo retumba. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tengo muchas ganas de alcohol. Vamos para la disco, rumbemos hasta que salga el sol. Hoy nadie se queda en casa, salgamos sin saber qué pasa. Porque si en la rumba pasó, en la rumba quedó. Hoy nadie se queda en casa, salgamos sin saber qué pasa. Esta canción el DJ colocó y la rumba estalló. Llamaru.
Se formó la calentura, gozadera, que la rumba está buena y no quiero parar. Sin darme un shot de tequila, que la pista soy la gila, soy real, no paro de bailar. Mujeres bailando de falda sin vacilar, la rumba sigue encendida hasta el final. Así que dale, ven y quiebra, 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 que vinimos fue a disfrutar. Hoy nadie se queda en casa, salgamos sin saber qué pasa. Porque si la rumba pasó, en la rumba quedó. Hoy nadie se queda en casa, salgamos sin saber qué pasa. Esta canción el DJ colocó y la rumba estalló.
En la disco el bajo retumba, yeah, yeah, yeah. Tengo muchas ganas de alcohol. Vamos pa' la disco, rumbemos hasta que salga el sol. Hoy nadie se queda en casa, salgamos sin saber qué pasa. Porque si en la rumba pasó, en la rumba quedó. Hoy nadie se queda en casa, salgamos sin saber qué pasa. Esta canción el DJ colocó y la rumba estalló.
Son llamaru y Macromi rompiendo el DJ.
Una más vez, deja saber la gente cómo te puede conectar y dónde te puede encontrar. Una más vez.
Claro que sí, mira, estamos en Instagram, en YouTube, en todas las redes sociales como Yamaruk, con J y con K al final. Ahí nos podemos ver, podemos hablar, podemos charlar, hasta podemos hacer en vivos, rumbeamos, hacemos música, lo que quieran. Muchas gracias a todos, gracias. También un agradecimiento muy especial a Chauna, que fue la partícipe de esto, fue el puente entre ustedes y nosotros. Muchísimas gracias.
That's right. Shout out to Down to Earth Productions, Shauna for making this happen. We're going to keep supporting Jamaruk here at the Extremities ENT talk show on IAXISRADIO. We look forward to working more with Jamaruk and doing great projects. Espero para el futuro, para hacer más trabajo con ustedes y para apoyarte y hacer muchas cosas y siguiendo dándote apoyo en todas las cosas que van a hacer.
Gracias, muchas gracias.
Gracias por esa energía bonita. Gracias a ti, Andrés. Gracias, Franklin. Después le traduces todo a Franklin.
Gracias.
Gracias. All right, take care. Big bro, it's just me and D right now. Okay, so Davon, so what you thought about, today with the artists and all?
Fire. Great interviews, man.
we did bilingual with Ray, right? And then with D Capri, and then with Jamaruk. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, we had very much so.
Lacey said they are hot. I love the beat, voices, and their moves. Thank you.
Yes, man. We got a new video coming out from them next week as well. So y'all definitely tune in. Y'all be able to check out the new joint as well. So yeah,
just to keep it on the vibe. I think we should, like you and I discussed, since we're already in the Caribbean vibe. And that's right, Joey. Dope. Big Al, I think we want to keep it in the vibe. And like whenever people come out of work stressed, or whenever they just have an argument, or whenever, they express like they want to get away, they just want to get on a boat and just sail away, I just feel like we should keep on that same Caribbean vibe, because we have like this Latin Caribbean thing going on, and it's crazy because in case people don't understand, the Caribbean was something that Africans and Spanish had basically conquered all up and down the Americas and all. And today is just significant of how beauty plays itself out the Caribbean. A lot of people don't even know that the majority of the hip hop artists, the real famous ones, were Caribbean. I didn't even know until I was taught by the teacher himself. I was like, huh? He was like, yeah. I was like, wow, that's awesome. And he was like, that's why I stay blessed up and I keep reading. And I said, wow, reading is fundamental. You get to learn a lot more things, right, Davon?
Yes, sir. Shauna said, vibes mad. Yeah.
There you go. All right, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it for Real and Sellaway.
Sail away, 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 away. 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 Take me back to the island of Jamaica, where the ocean is so deep and blue, and I could tell that when I look at you, then we'll be fine. White and with some pink, feeling so good I can't think. Raise a glass full of that drink. Look at me and all I do is wink. Sail away, 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 away. 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 Out here dancing in the rain, running to the ocean as it's calling my name. Nothing will never be the same. Oh, leaving this, oh baby, what a shame. Out here living my youth, out here living my truth, watching all of these views, fighting it, well baby, what's the use? Say it's for the moment, say what you wanna know it. Don't you know we with these island boys? You and me, baby, that all we got is time. Don't you know we winning all the time? Sail away, 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 away. 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 You and me, that baby, all we got is time. Don't you know we winning all the time? Sail away, 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 away. Sail away, 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 away. Sail away, 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 away. Sail away, 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 away.
Yeah, man.
You know Wagwan?
Wagwan.
You know, come here.
Come here.
Come here.
Come here.
Come here.
You guys wish we were in Jamaica.
No,
with
it's
us.
like come here. Come here.
Come here.
No, not
No.
come here.
Come here.
Come here.
Come here.
Yeah, come here.
Come here. Come
Come
here.
here. Mean come here.
Okay. Come here. Come here.
Yeah, man.
That was cute, right? Joey Love, after the first chorus, my daughter started to sing it. Dope. Oh!
Nice, 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 nice.
Wait. There you go. There you go. It's very catchy. And this is his first time he's doing it. You see? I'm telling you, man. Mark, you got one. We be telling you, Mark, you got one. So Davon, man, the show is just vibing, nice and easy. We got a special one today, man. Like, you know, these international artists are going to be making really noise out there in 2025. And you see, we got people that are going, they want to come mess with us in New York, and they're inviting us down to where they at. So you already know the two brothers up in the air about to go out there with the pretty hair. Don't care. You already know.
For sure.
So what we going? What with next? D's your pick. What we got next?
Man, I was actually just gonna let it go ahead and rock and let Al go ahead and play the selections. But yo, hey, play that Sinaj joint though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is to kick it off though. Like, you know what I'm saying? We sit back and kick it and just vibe on the sounds and the visuals. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do.
Absolutely. Only on the Extremities ENT Talk Show with Davon Franklin,
Zay Rivera,
and Big Allen Williams. Let's go.
Let's go.
Pretty and I got that energy, yeah. I can pick your life up in a week, yeah. Baby boy can't get enough of me. Playing on you so easy. I know you wanna spend the night, 'cause I know I care what you like. I don't get these anytime, 'cause I know they tryna ruin my life. Man, they can bore me. Go on and show me what you want from me, 'cause as long as you want it, you gon' give me everything that I need. Okay. You do what I say. Okay. You do what I say. Pretty and I got that energy, yeah. I can pick your life up in a week, yeah. Baby boy can't get enough of me. Playing on you so easy. I know you wanna lay with me. I don't think you get what I need, but if I name a time and place, you'll be on the way, and promise that I'll never leave. Babe, for me, go on and show me what you want from me, 'cause as long as you want it, you gon' give me everything that I need. Okay. You do what I say. 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 Calling out for me, I hear him now. 'Cause baby, when I take you there, you'll never touch the ground. You always want my company and wanna be up under me. Well, boy, I'll be your fantasy, so you don't wanna make me your one enemy. Okay. You do what I say. Okay.
Okay. Shout out to Sinaj for that video right there.
Went from warm weather to cold. You know what I'm saying? So
like the other day, it was 80 degrees, and then a few days later, it was snowing up by me, and I was stuck all Saturday. And then the next day, all the snow disappeared.
very flicked, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy weather, like, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of suit the mood for what's going on right now. So I dig it.
So synopsis right quick, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Trump is continuing with his tariffs. If you go to your fruit stands, you notice that what it used to be $6 for $1 is now $4 for $1. $2. The lemons. I was walking with Joey today, and he was like, damn. He was like, what was it, $5 for $2? He was like, that's expensive. And I was like, told you the tariffs. Everything besides the Apple cell phones and computers are going to be tariffed. except for the cell phones and computers, because then, we're just going to be left with nothing. APRs are going up. Houses are going up. It's in prevention of a recession, which is pretty close to happening. But, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to your food, your intake, and your rent. And if you are on entitlements, look at your benefits, your Social Security, any welfare or Medicaid, Medicare, pay attention. I've already had a couple of people past 2 weeks tell me that their benefits have been cut either a percentage, in half, or completely. So please be mindful of that. And last but not least, let's go Yankees, because I see now that Juan Soto got traded to the Mets. He has a low percentage in hitting. He said it was because they were scared they were giving Aaron Judge all the whack pitches and giving him the good pitches. Now, as a Met, he has nobody. After getting paid $750 million, you're gonna say that? You after getting $750 million, you're gonna say it was because Aaron Judge was batting before you, so you got all the pitches. So who's batting before you here? Nobody. That means you suck. All right. So that's hey. They're totally what it is. It's all over the media. All the people are getting at them. Be prepared to enjoy yourself this Saturday and Sunday. 2-part WrestleMania is back. Got Jimmy Uso going for the World Championship. You got Logan Paul. He's there just breaking all records on the net. Last event, over 2 billion people logged on because he was on streaming every day, and he managed to pull over 2 billion people to watch the WWE. That is nuts. All right, some type of influence, huh? And last but not least, protect your children, because there's a lot of guys out there that are being caught on the internet, actually arguing with people saying that the child has the right to want them, when these guys are like 40 years old plus and the kids are like 6, 7, 8 years old. It's like, and the fathers want to murder these dudes, but they're catching it on camera with the law enforcement there. But what if the law enforcement is not to be called and somebody just doesn't use a camera? So just be careful, be mindful of your kids. Don't let them walk too far ahead of you or behind you. Always keep them on the side of you. And, as hard as it is, learn to accept the fact that the world is changing. And because the things that are happening politically is affecting people like us, our pockets. So we get stressed out, and some people act out violently, and some people just start behaving in ways that makes you wonder, like, what is going on? Well, if you start acting that, then look at the top of the food chain and see how it's affecting us. Aside from that, the weather's changing. This Saturday is going to be 80 degrees, Davon, 80 degrees. And shout out to the Peace Tree. They rescheduled last week to this week because it rained, and they're going to have 80-degree weather. So the Easter egg hunt is going to Joey said I'm going to jail. The Easter egg hunt is going to happen courtesy of Joey and Helen's Unchained and the Peace Tree crew. And, that's basically it. Come out, enjoy your Easter. Easter is on 4/20. Let me let you people know something. Just because it's 4/20, do not mess up a holy holiday. I know New York is going to get stupid with the Great American Smokeout in the Village, down at Greenwich, Washington Square Park, even Central Park. Keep that stuff inside there. There are people that are going to be outside coming out of church. They're going to be people that just want to have peace. They don't want to smell that stuff around them. I know you can't stop it in the street, but Jesus, please have respect for people that are walking by. Do not blow it on them. If you see them walking with kids, have some respect. I don't care how legal it is. Act like you got some sense. Because if I walk in the street and I see some stupid idiots acting stupid and a family's going out looking nice, they're all dressed up, and, a lot of these people work hard to save up for outfits just for Easter and special occasions. And you go mess that up for them, you're going to have a problem. I'm telling you, because you're showing lack of respect. Act like you got some sense. Because something is legal, that doesn't give you the right to abuse it and then act out. Be responsible. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful. That's right, Joy. Be mindful. Be responsible. Hold yourself accountable. Because if you're going to go out there and drink and drive, there's a chance you're going to hit somebody, kill somebody, or go to jail. Regardless, get pulled over. Same thing when you're smoking. It's the same thing. They're actually working around a way to find the right contraption to give people, they get pulled over for cannabis. They can't do it yet because they haven't had it right, but they're working on it because there's too many accidents happening. Don't beat somebody's misery on Easter. And every time that holiday comes around, they're going to be sad because you decided to overdo something that really wasn't necessary. Take a couple pulls, chill out. How much higher can you get? Relax. We're already seeing that our good friend made it to a space the other day, okay? And if Gail got that high and she came back down and she was like, yo, never again, then maybe you should just chill out. Shout out to Gail for, and Jeff Bezos' wife and all the other females that went up to space and came back down. But it's ironic how nothing happened to that spacecraft, but every other spacecraft that goes up and astronauts are in, they either get lost in space, stuck in space, or just goes up in air. That goes to show you the power of money. Aside from that, I just want to say God bless each and every one of you. Stay safe and respect yourselves as you like to be respected. Respect others and just have positive faith, because right now we need prayer. In the times we're in, we need prayer. And bring that man back to his family, Trump. Stop playing. The judge told you to do it. Stop playing, man. That's an autism. He supports autism. His son is autistic. That's the tattoo on him. He's not MS-13. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out. Cut it out. Now you messing with Harvard? You're messing with Harvard. You're messing with Harvard. Harvard is going to take you. They don't care how much you got. They got billions too. Harvard is pissed. Don't make them call Mark Wahlberg and then he get his 3 brothers and then the 4 brothers get together and you already know. You seen the movie. I'm telling you, Harvard ain't nothing to play with. That's why there's a reason why we have a rivalry with New York. Boston and New York have a great rivalry. Don't mess with Harvard. A lot of people that are on your staff went to Harvard. They're going to take that to heart, and that's going to be a downfall. All right. I already said what I have to say. Shout out to each and every one of you. I love you. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you to Ray. Thank you to Ray Mr. Nice. I'm sorry. And shout out to the Capri, and shout out to John Maruk. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting tongue-tied at the end here. I think of Trump and it gets me upset because of the stuff he's doing to all the poor people. Stay positive. And if I learned something more today than I did yesterday, it wasn't a day wasted of life. Davon?
Live, love life. Take care. Peace.
Freddy and Lucas again. Yes, run go and go tell your friend. Hey. You are my love. You are my love. Don't tell me no. Don't tell me no. You are my love. Oh yes, you are my love. Don't tell me no. Don't tell me no. No me digas que no puedes, que no quieres escapar. Tú sabes que hace tiempo estás pendiente para bailar. Lo siento cuando miras, cuando ríes, ven pa' acá. Explícame de dónde vienen tus labios sensuales. Si tú sabes que tú eres para mí, que no que viajemos, que tengamos más de 1000 posibilidades tengo yo para ti. Vente que tú eres la mujer que yo escogí. You are my love. You are my love. Don't tell me no. Don't tell me no. You are my love. You are my love. Don't tell me no. Don't tell me no. She don't believe me. Oh well now, Freddy and Lucas. Yes, we live on the edge. My people run go tell you friend. Big bad tune. There is nothing in this world that I'd rather do than spending some quality time with you. I've admired you from the time we've met. Deep in my heart it was love that I felt. Love I felt for you, yeah. So let me hold you in my arms, take care of you tonight. Forever we'll be singing lullaby, yeah. Girl, just you and I, yeah. Hola, amiga.
7 minutos para explicarte.
Dios te bendiga. ¿Cómo estaba en la escuela?
Muy bien.
Okay. ¿Tienes algo que hacer?
Sí.
Okay.
Tienes que hacer tus tareas antes de las 6.
Para decirte.
Mi amor, ¿dónde está tu marido?
No sé, hacen 2 días que no lo veo.
¿Y no te ha llamado?
No, no me ha llamado.
¿Qué vas a hacer?
Puedes esperar que me llame o que venga a la casa.
¿Como Julio?
Sí, es tu marido.
¿Es tu marido?
Mi amor, ábreme la puerta que se me dieron las llaves.
¿Qué, mi amor, ni mi amor?
Baja, por favor.
¿Para qué tú llegas? ¿Que tienes hambre? Espérate ahora mismito, voy ahora.
Hola, mi amor.
¿Qué, mi amor, ni mi amor? ¿Tienes hambre? Toma, come. Esto se acabó.
Eso de que eres el macho en la casa se terminó. Ahora esta mujer te grita y te manda, esa soy yo. Ya eso de que eres el macho en la casa se terminó. Ahora esta mujer te grita y te manda, esa soy yo. Ya no tiemblo si me gritas, te aguanto un bofetón. Te llamo a la policía, te llevan para la estación y te enseñan que esta hembra es la que carga el pantalón. Eso se acabó, eso se acabó.
Eso se acabó, ya eso se acabó.
Ya tú no mandas en la casa, aquí la que manda soy yo, que se acabó.
Ya eso se acabó, ya eso se acabó.
Tengo que darle leche a los nenes, tú te coses tu pantalón tú solito.
Ya eso se acabó, ya eso se acabó.
Luego te llevan para la corte, para que pagues tú la pensión de los nenes.
Ya eso se acabó, ya eso se acabó.
Si tú te vas por una puerta, por la ventana salgo, yo te lo juro.
Ya eso se acabó, ya eso se acabó.
Ya no dependo más de ti, ya no tienes más el control de mi vida.
Ya eso se acabó, ya eso se acabó.
Ya esto se acabó, así que vete ya. activó la policía.
La que manda soy yo.
Ya no tiemblo cuando me gritas.
La que manda soy yo.
Ya esto se acabó, abusador, abusador.
La que manda soy yo.
Y no vuelvas. Esto se acabó.